3 months ago, this was the sight I beheld as I flew into Thessaloniki. Now these once strange landmarks help me find my way home at night. It's funny how I call it home now when it used to only be an idea on an acceptance letter. My name is Ben and I come from Needham, Massachusetts, where life could not be any more different than what I found here in Greece. I have made friends with people through a language barrier I once thought I could never overcome. From the iconic boardwalk, I have witnessed stunning sunsets that paint captivating masterpieces of golden orange upon the horizon. I have hunted for the best gyros in the city and sampled every tzatziki and spanakopita I could get my hands on, never passing up an opportunity for late-night bugatsa at Yanni's. The Metropolitan Hotel became our unconventional dorm. Nonetheless, it was here where we formed our little family abroad. It would not have been the same without the company of my friend and roommate Eddie. I could usually be found in room 312, where my closest friends and I laughed, studied, and celebrated. We went to Toomba Stadium and watched Pauk football with fans that rival the most die-hard in New England, played pickup basketball with the locals, ran a 5K along the second largest boardwalk in Europe, and during the NUin Husky hunt scavenged the city for 5 hours, completing challenges on the way. The American College of Thessaloniki provided us with the opportunities to experience Greece to its full potential. Our first stop was in Halkidiki, where we saw the monasteries of Mount Athos, swam in turquoise water, and gallivanted the islands with a friendly captain. Then we climbed to the Plateau of Muses atop Mount Olympus, 10,000 feet above civilization. The rise of the sun was only paralleled by the meteor shower amongst the stars. I went scuba diving for the first time in a field of volcanic vents worshipped for their healing powers. From underwater we rose above to see the architectural masterpieces of Meteora. The monasteries are precariously perched atop colossal rock formations that caress the piercing blue sky. The American College of Thessaloniki was where we spent the majority of our week. The mood was never dull and there were always friends around to grab food with or lend a hand on coursework. The professors were all extremely friendly, and even though the workload was challenging, they were always there for you when you needed guidance. ACT welcomed us into their family and demonstrated compassion toward us as students and people. During my time here, I spent a few hours a week at Child Smiles, an organization dedicated to providing the children of Greece equal opportunities. When we weren't in school, we were out and about, always up to something. Not always something good, however. We feasted on Greek cuisine, indulged in local culture, and generally just had a good time. Frequently leaving room for dessert. It's safe to say we left our mark on Greece. But we didn't stop there. Weekends and breaks were our time to deviate from the program and take advantage of our location, enabling us to visit paramount European cities. For fall break, I experienced the surreal atmosphere of Amsterdam. At every street corner, the canals and architecture rivaled the works in the Van Gogh Museum, and the energy of the city could be felt through the chilled gusts of autumnal wind. I found myself coming and going from Thessaloniki like a travel addict. Next thing I knew, I was lost in the streets of Italy. In Rome, we saw historic monuments so grand we were left speechless. The city's decadent culinary offerings inspired us to eat 6 meals a day. In Venice, we walked from one side of the city to the other in awe, uncaring of the fact that we had no clue where we were going. In the Vatican, our brains were flooded with the history and artwork of centuries ago in ancient empires. A week later, Christmas came early in Vienna. We wandered the streets and explored the holiday markets, eating anything that caught our easily tempted eyes. Despite our frequent traveling, we always came back to Thessaloniki. As departure creeps closer and closer, I reflect on my time here. I realize now that this beautiful city wasn't my home because I ate here and I slept here. As cliche as it might sound, Thessaloniki is my home because of the life lessons I've learned here, the memories I have made, and the friends I have shared them with. This is a home I can never leave. Even when I get on that plane, it will follow me. It will follow me to Boston and beyond, and I will cherish this home forever.